Hello, everybody, and welcome to our next group channeling with Source, with oneness, with you and me, because all that is oneness, and we are all unique aspects of the one, of Source. And we are joined by our wonderful Patreon members. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go now into trance and bring forth Source. T1s. It is with such love that we come through to remind you of who you are, that you are much more than a human being, much more than what you see when you look in the mirror, that you are truly limitless, that you have access to technologies that will allow you to live an empowered life. Many of you are already doing that. And many of you are also facing challenges, experiencing that duality in which feels dark, feels limited. Understand that this perspective and these experiences are extortions of who you truly are, distortions of the love that you truly are. You are truly limitless. But as you are living through the lens of duality, just like a kaleidoscope of all different colors, so is your life experience. It is the distortions, it is the different lenses, a different experience that gives your life richness, that allows you to experience a complete and full passionate life. If your life is not passionate, we invite you to have a look within about your belief systems, to have a look at what you are controlling, have a look at what you are perceiving through the kaleidoscope of your reality. All the colors are there, but at times your focus can be on all the shades, and that is okay. There is no wrong in all the array of the colors and the shades that you may experience in this reality. But through your focus, through your perspectives, you can explore your reality through more brighter colors, through more multidimensional experience that reflects the love that you are and the limitless potential that is you, that always has been you. It is through that unconditionality. It is not just shifting the thoughts to acceptance, to unconditionality. It's not just about shifting your perspectives to oneness, but also aligning that within your actions. Being mindful of the energy that you are emitting, because understand that this is an attractive universe. The words that you speak, the actions that you do, all sends off electromagnetic signals. Your emotions that you are emitting every time you sit in those emotions. And even if you do not consciously sit with the emotions, the traumas, those limiting beliefs, those patterns that tells you that you are limited, imprints into your energy field, and this shapes the electromagnetic frequency that you are emitting to all that is, that shapes your path here, that shapes your dimensional experience in this lived physical reality. So by you shifting and being courageous and being willing to shift those difficult emotions by the transmutation process, by seeing the higher perspective in all, by seeing the love in all, by seeing the unconditionality in all, by following your joy, you will reflect who you truly are, a mirror to the limitless nature of who you truly are. For when certain circumstances come into your present reality, you judge this. You judge this on how you see yourself and your manifestation abilities. You judge your manifested conditions and use that as a measure of self-worth, of success. But if you can shift your perspectives to the conditions that present itself, if you can let go of attachment to outcomes, if you allow yourself to flow with what comes into your physical reality by seeing the joy in it, by seeing the unconditional love in it all within you, you'll be able to consciously remember that all these perceived random events are not random at all. All these points in the space-time continuum are all being placed together by the universe, by your higher you, to allow you to move through a path that you chose to explore. But you always have a choice in how to explore it. You have a choice on how you explore this dimensional reality. You have a choice in which color, which tint you experience your life through. It is through the energy that you emit. It is your belief systems, thoughts, emotions. It's about using the emotional technology within you. Being able to use the energy of emotions, energy of thoughts, to manifest and co-create your reality, to allow you to heighten your intuitive senses, to allow you to peel back the metaphysical onion, so to speak, within you, allowing you to have a great unfolding within you, a great remembering of who you truly are. That is unconditional love. You have a choice. What do you choose? Understand that for those of you who are experiencing challenging conditions, you still have a choice in how you explore it. Are you attached to these outcomes? Are you able to look at it unconditionally in acceptance? Are you able to see the silver lining? If you cannot see one, perceive one. There is always a higher reason for it all. Maybe you do not know yet, but you will, if you are supposed to. Understand there are many things that are working behind the scenes to allow you to explore what you came here. You are not a victim. There are no victims here in this playground. You chose it all through pre-birth intentions and through choosing it through your frequency that you are emitting in every point across time and space. You are connected to an array of multidimensional selves across time and space. You are connected to the limitless you in all its versions. And all these versions of you are assisting you in the present now. You attract a certain version of you according to your frequency, according to your vibration. Your vibration is an array of pre-birth intentions, consists of belief systems, experiences of energy such as trauma that's stored in your cellular memory, and that in turns gets stored in your energy field. There's many different aspects to your being and to your energy field that allows you to express life according to your plan. That you can shift your energy field. You can shift the energy that you emit by choosing love in every now moment. Choosing acceptance, letting go of the attachment. Many of you know of this. Are you truly allowing the universe to flow through you, unrestricted? How are you seeing your physical reality? Are you seeing the preferred and unpreferred? And are you judging this? Are you measuring up to this? Understand there are no measures of success, measures of achievement. Measures of success, measures of progress only exist in a limited version of you, in a limited version of your existence. Everything is being manifested. Everything is being experienced by you exactly how it's supposed to be, to allow you to be in a point in space-time continuum, to allow you to explore a dimensional existence, to assist you in your soul evolution, to assist you in why you came here. But understand you are here also to have fun, dear ones. Many of you take life very seriously because of your reflected physical reality. Some of you are burdened by the emotions of duality and these more denser energies that you may experience. Life experiences that can be challenging and that trigger difficult emotions. But you still have a choice. There is a silver lining in it all. There is a higher purpose in it all. Seek the love, seek the joy in it all, and your path will be illuminated. The guidance will be clarified, that'll tell you, that'll guide you exactly where you're supposed to go in every now moment. Tune in, dear ones. The light is always there. The love is always there within you. You can never be disconnected from the oneness that you are, from the infinite intelligence of all that is. All the wisdom of the infinite universe is there, available to you in the portal of the present moment. When you align yourself to your heart portal, when you act from the heart. All the technologies from the heart will guide your way. Even if that guidance means to do nothing. Even if that guidance is to be still and observe. There doesn't always have to be 1,000 action steps in the now moment. The pace in which you travel along your perceived path is also moving exactly how it's supposed to, in accordance to divine time, accordance to your frequency. There is nowhere you need to go, nowhere you need to be, but just be in the present now. Be open in the present now, choosing love in the present now, and all else will flow exactly how it's supposed to. You are limitless. Tune in to the wisdom within you by connecting to your heart portal. This is where the voice of the higher you in all your dimensions comes through to speak to you. Are you listening? All that inspiration, inspired moments is the voice of the higher you. Take a moment to breathe take a moment to align your focus to your heart. And this is where your compass lies. And this is where your true path will be shown to you, if it is meant to be shown to you. For some of you, you're not meant to know your path. Understand that you are masters here, true masters, but you do not believe in yourself at some level because you judge your surroundings and you use this perception of physical reality to judge who you are, to judge your path, to judge your power, to judge your capability. Let go of that measuring stick, dear ones. It is all perfect, for you are perfect, and all conditions are presented perfectly to assist all those involved, to assist you. Trust in who you are, for you are the universe. It is the attachments that you create that stifles this flow of the universe to move through you more easily and freely. So what are you attaching to? Are you attaching to an identity? Are you attaching to a certain career, to a work path? Are you attaching yourself to certain life outcomes, to certain conditions? What are you attaching to? It's only part of human nature to form attachments. But that is how you explore your early years in human form. When you were born through your parents, you created certain attachments. Attachments to your parents, attachments to how you identify as a separate being outside of your parents and how you identify with yourself, with the rest of the world. Throughout your life trajectory, you formed attachments, and that's part of human nature, part of the human psychology. So we understand there is deep conditioning here. You understood this coming here. Some attachments are healthy. However, even the healthy attachments are still limiting. Have a look in your life. You can be in a state of passion and desire, but still let go of the attachments to it. Focus on the emotion. Focus on the joy, but let go of the attachments to outcomes. If you do this, you allow the universe to show you how limitless you truly are. If you choose to control your conditions, that is not wrong, but you limit your expression because you can only perceive to a certain point. You perceive to a point that's based on how you see yourself and how you see your worth. If you do not see yourself as worthy, then you may only plan to go to a certain point because deep down, that's how capable you see yourself. You see, you place limitations on yourself when you make certain attached plans on your path. If you can let go of those attachments, focus on raising your own frequency, focus on raising your own perception of self-worth, self-love, but also taking that inspired action no matter how scary it is. Because yes, you will need to come out of your comfort zone. If you want greatness, if you want to explore more of the limitless nature of who you are, then you are called to explore higher dimensions of existence. You're called to be seen by others, to be truly seen. You'll be called to step more into your power. Choose the power within you. Allow yourself to surrender to the will of your higher you. Allow yourself to surrender to love, to joy, to manifest through the emotions of love, but not the conditions itself. And that is fine. You can play with this. However, if you want your reality to reflect exactly what you chose to explore here, then surrender. The universe will show you just how powerful you are as a powerful co-creator of unconditional love. It is all there within you. Do you choose love? Do you choose conditional love? Love for some things, but not the other. Who you truly are is unconditional. Unconditional in all things and all experiences. For that is the eyes of Source. That is your true essence. Because you're not here to also ignore the human experience. You are here to utilize the perspectives of who you truly are and use them in the human experience. You are the bridge of the physical and non-physical. So by bringing these two worlds, these perspectives, to allow you to embrace all aspects of your physical reality, you are not here to put your head in the sandy ones. You are here to celebrate life, celebrate every aspect of life, every color, and sometimes every shade. But you have a choice on how you explore those shades, to perceive those shades. And when you perceive them from the higher perspective, those shades do turn to colors, different tints of the color. You are a truly multidimensional being. And you are existing in many dimensions at once, many parallel realities at once. And you bring in the wisdom of those lives and manifest certain versions of you in your reality according to your frequency. So what radio channel do you choose? Explore, D1. You are truly limitless. How do you see yourself? Do you truly see limitlessness, unconditional love? Or do you judge who you are, your path, your expression, your reality? Practice compassion if you choose judgment. But know that you do not have to choose judgment any longer. You can unconditionally love all aspects of you, of others, of your reality. It is an emotional technology. It is a technology of love that co-creates your reality. The subtleties of energy that you are emitting allows you to reshape your reality, to be a vibrational match to what you truly desire, that is beyond the human comprehension. What you truly want is something more than you could ever create in your mind. What you truly want is freedom, is love, to actually remember this and feel this. You already love, you already free. But do you truly feel this? Do you truly see this? You are on a journey, both individual and collective, to remember who you are. That is unconditional love, that is oneness, that is infinitely connected to you, to all the versions of you, to all the versions of all that is. For you are Source. You are connected through this energy, through the code, through that pulse, through that heartbeat of creation that connects all life and is the same very heartbeat. It's the same pulse within your own human heartbeat. The electromagnetic pulse that radiates from your heart, that creates your energy field, is the same energy that unites you and all others. The same energy that serves as communication to all that is, that serves in co-creating your life story here. So what story do you choose? You are love. You are limitless. And it is with such love that we come through to remind you of who you are. Is there any questions today, dear ones?
I'd like to ask a question for myself about, I guess it's my resistance to aging, and I've also been connecting more and more to deep tiredness in me, and I'm guessing it's part of some resistance, old resistance I've been feeling to different things, to fear itself. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to ask, but I'm wondering for myself about this deep tiredness, and maybe I'm also interested in knowing about the process of aging in a human and in life in general, and if there are any aspects that are interesting for us to know.
One, the sense of feeling tired, we would say, is an energy of resistance. There is also a different form of tiredness from physical exertion. There is two different types, we would say. But it is a message for you to rest, to reflect. Age is a concept because of the collective conditions around age. Collectively, you have bought into these ideals of what age is. You've adopted this into your belief system, that as you age, you have less energy. As you age, you should be a certain way. Understand that the aging process is only, we would say, on a physical level, not an energetic level. It allows you, as you physically age, it allows you to experience life through a unique lens. As your physical appearance shifts, the stimulus in your reality shifts. How you respond to yourself, how you respond to your reality, how others respond to you in your reality shifts. But as with this age comes great wisdom. We would say modern society has somewhat seen aging as somewhat unpreferred. Whereas societies in your past seeked out aging. The wise ones, those in charge of would say that oversaw the ancient wisdoms, were what you call the aged ones. They were the wise ones. As you physically age, you're also able to tap into more wisdom through your life experiences here. So you see, there is no true resistance to aging. It's something to be celebrated, but it's how you perceive aging and the collective beliefs around aging that allows you to have a certain experience of aging. We would say that you do not choose to live forever in this physical experience, in this now reality. Of course, the experience of life continues. There is no true end. But you chose to come here in a human form, in this time continuum, to live a certain amount of human years in your perception of linear time. Because we would say without the knowledge of only having limited years here, this allows you to have a more fulfilling life. If you knew you were immortal in this reality, you would explore your life differently. Your energy would not be as focused. You will not have the passion for life that you do in this reality, knowing you only have so many human linear years here in this particular life experience. You see it as a blessing. It allows you to live a life that you truly desire. So understand that even though physically it might appear that you are aging, everything else is aligned to your frequency. You can be 90 years old, but within you are a young adult. You can be full of life, full of energy, full of vitality, perceiving the world as a young being in its physical reality. So understand that it's only the physical structures of your being that ages. If you feel that you are tiring because of your age, we invite you to look at your belief systems around the aging process. As they say, in your reality, age is only a number. It does not place any limitation on who you truly are and your abilities here. As you age and get into later years of human life, because you are then exploring different dimensions of existence, certain physical dimensions of your existence may no longer be needed for you in your unique reality. For some, the physical aspects of living a physical life, having a range of activities that uses physical exertion, may be acquired for their existence, for what they chose to explore here. But for some, it is not there. And that is perfect. It allows them to explore their reality through a different experience. You all know those that have come into the later years of life experience, and they have told their stories of life, reflecting on their life story. By doing this, they're reflecting on the wisdom that they have, and they're also imparting wisdom. They are becoming wise ones, bringing forth their teachings to empower the next generation. It's just in your societies who do not take that as a parting of wisdom. If you were to look back in ancient civilizations, society and how they looked at the aging population was different. They did see the wisdom in their stories when they reflect on their life. So as you age, you grow into be the wise ones, aligned to much wisdom. And this is why we say embrace everything in your physical reality. For when you do age in human years, accordance to linear time, you'll find you have much wisdom to share, to help empower those around you, to help empower younger generations. But also you empower yourself in your multidimensional existence, and you start to formulate life imprints from the life that you are living. And from the non-physical aspect of you, the higher you are starting to formulate what to bring forth into another life experience. Certain things that you wanted to continue to explore here, or to explore in a different lens, from a different reality, from a different world, a different planet, learnings from this reality. It all formulates an imprint. You're starting to pick up on these imprints in the later years of your human life here. So, as you age, take a moment to reflect on the own wisdom within you. The wisdom that you have from living your life experience. Although time is non-linear, you are having a linear experience of a human life. And with each minute, with each moment of human life, you gain wisdom, you gain insight. Some of it is conscious, some of it is unconscious. But when you embrace the stimulus of your outer reality, you're always creating inputs, ideas, perspectives, understandings of who you are and your place in the world. Is all these observations that when it comes together creates pearls of wisdom, and they are there within you. So what wisdom do you have to share? Embrace and celebrate the aging process, because as you age, you polish those pearls of wisdom. And it allows you to focus on different life experiences that perhaps you weren't able to in your younger years. But understand, age is only from the physical side of things. How you feel inside has no relation to age itself. But if you feel like you are aging emotionally or in relations to your emotional and thought process, have a look at your belief systems. Align yourself to childlike play, and this will keep you young. Just like a child who has no responsibility, that allows themselves to be free and play in just the joy of it. So can you at any age. Expectations on how others see you also plays a part on how you perceive your age and the aging process. There is our belief in the collective consciousness that you should act your age, behave in a way that's accordance to your age, dress for your age, act and be as your age. Understand this is truly limiting. But these belief systems you have adopted in the collective, and the individuals such as yourself within the collective has adopted these unconscious beliefs. You are part of a greater society. So when there is limiting beliefs within society, it's only natural that you adopt some of these belief systems. That's why it's a continuous process of unlearning limiting beliefs. So look at the aging process with excitement. Because as you age, you grow wiser, becoming a vessel for more wisdom, more sharing, more empowering the next generation, empowering all those around you. Allow yourself to be open to explore changing realities with new excitement, exciting experiences available to you in those dimensions. But as always, your body is intelligent. So tune into your body, tune into the cells of your being. Listen to your body. When it needs to rest, rest. As you age, certain diets may need to change. Certain routines may need to change to support changing energy of the vessel. but you're much more than a vessel. It's an intelligent vessel, but every aspect of your vessel, every cell is intelligent. It's infused with who you truly are. So listen, tune in, allow yourself to let go of any resistance to how you should be, how you should act, what society expects of you, what you expect for yourself, and just to be. Seek that childlike play to keep you in an energy of vitality. Vitality is what you truly seek when you age. And it's an energy of innocence, an energy of freedom, an energy of funness. So you can seek that in your everyday reality. So seek what brings you joy, that allows you to keep yourself into that vibration. Let go of the resistance to being the wonderful, wise you. Be curious on the changing body. Be curious on the changing conditions. Instead of attaching yourself to what you believe might come, be non-attachment to it and be in a state of curiosity. And that also allows you to be in a state of childlike play, of wonderment. Curiosity is a particular energy frequency that allows you to more easily tune into the energy of excitement. It is a very high vibration of love. And it allows you to detach from certain conditions and outcomes. If you feel yourself attached to a certain personality, a condition, an experience, cultivate curiosity and allows you to be in a state of detachment. It gives you that vibrational room to explore higher perspectives, to be more creative on how you choose your thoughts and your experiences here, D1.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions today, D1s?
You've already covered a lot of the things I was wanting to ask, which are also a little bit in line with what Eric was talking about. So I just finished this kind of insight meditation retreat where it really was helpful in the particular practices that we were doing to just calm yourself down and breathe and be very aware of your breath or very now moment. And part of that retreat was also learning about how we have things we crave or things we reject, and yeah, that those cause us suffering, and partly the reason why they cause us suffering is also that we don't know who we are or what we are or the nature of things that arise around us. And so I think you've touched a lot of it in here. One thing I find really interesting about what you're saying, though, is how you should follow certain passions and somehow with this detachment. And that makes a lot of sense to me. And yeah, it's just this whole thing of detachment that's very difficult to follow. How do you know how to follow a passion without some kind of grasping? And then how do you experience something unwanted without this sense of rejection?
Because you live in a reality of polarity, the attachments will always be made. It's part of the human nature through your conditions. Since you were born, since you were a child, you created attachments. It's a way of navigating your reality that was formed from a very young age. So understand attachments will always be made. It's about a conscious practice of letting go of it. So it's about, we would say, focusing on the feeling itself for the outcome you desire instead of a specific condition or outcome. You focus on the feeling. What does that look like? What does that feel? Feels joyous. The air is full of excitement, full of connection. How do you perceive love and joy manifested in your reality? If you do that, all the dots will be placed together to allow that reality to be reflected to you. Focusing on a certain outcome highly limits your experience, because what if you truly desire something greater? But because you see yourself as smaller than who you truly are, you limit yourself and you limit your expression here in this physical reality. So surrender to the higher you. And we know this is challenging because creating attachments since you were born has allowed you to feel safe and secure in this reality. So we understand that it's a very, we would say, challenging experience, but you are masters here. So all you need to do is focus on the joy, follow the love. And yes, there'll be things that maybe come your way that maybe you perceive that you do not prefer, but then it's in that moment when you can choose to see the love in it, and you can see the silver lining in the condition. Because there are no accidents. When things become manifested in your reality, it's not because you have done something wrong, manifested in a wrong technique or a not effective technique. You are manifesting exactly what you were supposed to manifest. It is your perception of what is manifested that is the key here. Because of certain attachments of what your path should look like, what your career, what your journey should look like, when something different is manifested, you perceive yourself that you have gone backwards, that you have not done something effectively, that you maybe are lesser than, that you are maybe not capable, that you are not powerful, that you are limited. Can you see here the limitation on these perspectives? If you can be from a point of curiosity and know that if you've manifested something that might be different to what you expect, then that's also the universe bringing you something reflecting love, unconditional love, even if you do not see it in that now moment. It is a point, it is a stepping stone to explore your reality experience through the lens of that expression, of that condition, and the emotions that are elicited from you experiencing that condition. The creativity that comes from having an experience that is different. Understand that you are not here to have the same experience every single day in your reality. You want variety. And with variety can come with contrast. And it's the energy between the polarity, between the variety, between the contrast that allows you to observe more of who you are in your reality, that allows you to expand your consciousness and that of the collective even more greatly for having this variety of experiences, because an energy is elicited from you exploring the contrast. It does not mean you have to suffer through the contrast. It's how you perceive the contrast. You can see contrast from a point of excitement if you choose. That is your choice. You have a choice to see victim mentality. You have a choice in how you perceive the dimensions of the contrast, of the polarity system. You cannot avoid polarity. If you want to have a life outside single point source origin. If you want to have an individualized version of life, where you are having a unique vessel, a unique body, a unique vibration, then polarity remains. But it's how you perceive polarity. It's how you shape polarity to reflect higher dimensions of love, or in your perception, certain perceptions of fear. Fear and love is we would say is a way to explain polarity in a way that more relates to your human existence, we would say. But in high truth, it is unconditional love that is oneness. Conditional love, conditional fear. This is polarity. But it's a limited version of polarity, a limited perspective of polarity. If you want to see polarity in the most empowering way, see the unconditionality in the contrast, in the polarity. Can you see unconditional love in the fear? Can you see the unconditional love in love, human version of love? Everything is working out perfectly. But it's these underlying beliefs of fear, of limitation, that propels you to attach onto something because it makes you feel secure. But if you were to know that you're always safe, if you were to know that everything is working out perfectly, you can more easily let go of attachments because you trust more the universe. You trust more the infinite intelligence that is you, within you, expressed as you see? You trust in the divine time of things. You know that there is not a race here. You do not have to reach a certain place at a certain specific time because everything is moving in exactly the space-time continuum pace that is supposed to be in your human perception of time. You can then, in that point, in that realization, let go and surrender to the present moment, knowing that all is perfect in the present moment. There is nowhere you need to go in the present moment, but just to be and express your greatest love, the greatest joy in the now moment. And by being in that energy of unconditional love, to be in that frequency of excitement, the guidance comes through you in those action steps that best serves you and your highest good. And that is where the clarity comes. This is where the heightened intuition comes. You see, when you're in frequencies of loves, you let go of the distortions to who you truly are, and you allow yourself to be a clear channel for the infinite intelligence within you. Acceptance is the starting point, but you can increase that love frequency within you by choosing high frequencies of love, working your way up, so to speak, emotionally to excitement. Can you be excited about exploring polarity? Can you see something that's manifested in your reality and be detached and be curious and be excited of what will come? We understand that to get to that energy of excitement, which is a very high frequency of love, this excitement is something can only be truly accessed in its highest potential by letting go of attachment to it. But if you can focus on the love and the joy and how it feels, then you can more easily get into that flow, that energy of excitement, of anticipation. This opens your heart even further. This expands your energy field. And as you expand your energy field by choosing higher frequencies of love, you then connect to more of the oneness of who you are. That is when you experience the heightened intuitive abilities, heightened knowings of who you are. More connection, not only with yourself, but more connection with all others because of your energy field has expanded. So the art of letting go of attachments all comes to how you see yourself and how you see your worth and how secure you truly feel within yourself and your reality. Because attachments were formed through a sense of security. So have a look at how you perceive security within yourself and your reality. how you perceive a vulnerability. You see, if you can be comfortable in being in a state of vulnerability, there is no need to form attachments, you see? So it's the dynamics of security that allows you to detach more easily or not. Wonderful. Are there any other questions before we finish here today, dear ones?
Yeah, I'd like to ask about an illness that seems to run in my family. One of my close relatives was just diagnosed with cancer, and my mother died in cancer, and on her side there have been many people suffering with and dying of cancer or dying with cancer. So I'm wondering about, first of all, is there anything I can do for this relative, or and why is this group of people exploring this path?
No, because you are masters. You choose your parents, which you were born through. It's not by accident that you were born through your parents that have a certain, genetic, we would say, variance, a certain unique DNA code that allows this expression to be experienced in physical reality, in which you call cancer. It's not by accident that you're born into this family. It's not by accident that people in this family chose this expression. They came here knowing that they will be born into a family with this genetic predisposition. But understand that what has laid in front of you through the experience of having other relatives transition because of this expression has allowed you to have a set of belief systems that, because you've seen evidence of this happening and having people in your family, in your reality dying of this, it means that it has to come for others that have this experience. So it's about shifting those belief systems, that just because others have experienced it in the most, we would say, in the most intense way, it does not mean that others who experience has to have that same experience of it. So we know that there are attachments because they are your relatives, and this is only normal, such as attachments. When you were born, you create attachments to family members. And understand your physical family is a type of soul family here. So you came in here together knowing you would have this experience together. So whether one person might have this experience, where the other may not have this experience, it also impacts you. So because it impacts you, it serves a purpose also for you, not just the ones that are experiencing this condition, you see. But there is something in it for you. There is something in it for them who have this experience. Now, you might not know why they are going through this, but understand, for someone to have such a condition, it's something that was chosen pre-birth. You might ask, why would someone choose to have this experience? It's because you are masters, and because in other life expressions, you cannot have this experience. So when we reflect and look at certain life experience, it's about seeing that we choose certain experiences. You choose certain experience, not from the human comprehension, not from the human mind. It is something from non-physical, because all that is unconditional. Even this experience is unconditional. It's just we've placed conditions on it. As a society, you've placed conditions that some things are preferred, some things are not preferred. Of course, in your society, there's been beliefs imprinted in the collective consciousness that having cancer is not preferred. So understand that this is part of a collective belief that you have, we would say, adopted within yourself. So understand, in all experiences, there is a silver lining. It serves a higher purpose. It may not be visible in this moment, but it is there. You might have heard stories of people who are experiencing certain adversity, yet they have come out of it more empowered. It served a purpose. It allowed something to happen either with that person or with someone in their vicinity, and it sparked a movement. It sparked a new direction in life. You see, everything serves a purpose. So although this experience may be difficult for all parties involved, it's about you being able to be there, to be a vessel of love. If you wish to help this person in the best way, we would say, in the most aligned way, then be in a state of unconditionality, of unconditional acceptance. If you can be in a frequency of love and let go of attachments to outcomes, you will more easily be able to serve as a vessel for communication to assist in their healing journey of the one that's experiencing this issue, in your perception of an issue. It's giving you opportunities to go within, giving you opportunities to practice being the wise one, you see. It's giving you opportunity to push past that fear of vulnerability, to be truly seen for who you are, you see. You have a fear of expressing your own power, expressing your wisdom and how others will perceive you. Well, now you have a chance to empower someone in your vicinity that holds greater meaning, someone where you have formed a greater attachment to the general public, you see. And because of your attachments to time, the certain time pressures has allowed you to, we would say, ask questions that are deeper, that has allowed you to tap more into the energy of action. So understand it serves a purpose for you. It is a dynamic that now presents itself that allows you to express the wisdom within you. Letting go of attachments to how others will perceive you and how you see yourself. Because when you choose love, you express anyway, despite how others will take it, how others will perceive you. And then together, you can create an expansive journey, one that was not formed before this point, giving you an opportunity to have a closer relationship, a relationship where someone really sees who you truly are and you truly see them for who they truly are, you see? An opportunity awaits if you perceive it. Everything serves a purpose, even this. So trust in that perspective. Trust that the silver lining is always there. And know that they have the tools within them to manage what is in front of them. But if you choose love, if you choose acceptance, you can also assist this person's journey through the wisdom within you. The actions that you take, the words that you speak, will then always be aligned and serving the highest good of all involved. Can you be in point of curiosity with this dynamic, with this opportunity? Can you even be in a point of excitement of it? That is the question we place to you. Go within and you'll have your answers. But to involve you letting go of attachments. It will involve you being more vulnerable, but that is a choice that you have to choose.
Thank you.
Dear ones, understand that you are truly limitless. Understand that your soul families are always here existing you, whether it's the physical family or whether it is other soul families outside of your blood family. Throughout your life experience, you form connections. Throughout your reality, you let go of your human connection, yet the connection remains. And as you choose love in each now moment, the supports will come into your physical presence to allow you to more easily explore your life reality from a point of joy and love. That is who you truly are. Know that you are never alone. For all the infinite wisdom of the universe, all the connection that you seek is already there. It's already within. When you choose love, you remember this connection for yourself. As you let go of attachments consciously in your reality, you allow more of the universe to come in to fill you up even more so, to allow your heart to be more opened, to allow yourself to overflow more of unconditional love, to see yourself more from a point of unconditional love, and to be able to more easily express that unconditional love to others. For all others are aspects of you. And you also then allow your reality to be manifested according to your vibration, allowing a reality to manifest more of your limitless power and limitless love. And it is with such love that we come through to remind you of who you truly are. Until next time, farewell.